Antonio Aguado is an oysterman like his father before him. Off Louisiana's coast, he works the rich oyster beds for the seafood industry that provides jobs for 3,000 people and pumps $30 million into the local economy. Louisiana produces 1/3 of the nation's oysters, about 13 million pounds each year. But Hurricanes Katrina and Rita hit the industry hard.
Yeah, after the hurricane, we stopped for a while, for at least 3 months. And now we're back in process. We're doing pretty good now.
Louisiana produces, 40% of the nation's commercial fisheries, and that's a significant chunk of food.
Hurricanes wiped out 70% of the oysters in eastern Louisiana, where the most productive beds are located. But efforts to restore coastal marshes with fresh water from the Mississippi River has also killed off oysters.
I mean, these freshwater diversion projects were established to re-nourish the coast, rebuild the coast, and we support that as oystermen. We have always supported taking care of our coast. I mean, that's not only where we work, but that's where we live.
Louisiana leases some of its coastal water bottoms to private operators. The state also has public grounds that are open each year to any licensed oysterman on a first-come, first-served basis. In 1993, about 20 private leaseholders lost their oyster beds when managers of the Carnarvon Project released more fresh water into the marshes near Breton Sound. But the state refused to compensate the oystermen for their loss.
Things just didn't work out, and that led to lawsuits against the state.
Legal wrangling kept coastal restoration projects stalled for 11 years. But Louisiana's legislature finally passed a bill this year that gives the state quick-take authority over oyster leases.
Now we don't have to delay projects while we're trying to negotiate deals with the oyster fishermen. We can go in, we can tell them that we're going to take possession of their lease, we pay them the money, and we move on.
Under the new law, oystermen cannot sue for changes in water salinity above their oyster beds. But they can sue if restoration projects dig up, cover, or physically damage their beds. Louisiana's Oyster Task Force says it will take until 2010 for the state's oyster beds to produce like they did before Katrina hit the coast. But now that officials and Louisiana's oystermen have resolved their legal impasse, both sides are looking forward to getting back to business as soon as possible. For Assignment Earth, I'm Gary Stryker.